The moment of truth was a merciless floodlight, exposing every lie and deceit. The confrontation was inevitable. In this chapter, I confront Clara and Alex, laying bare the lies that had poisoned our lives. It's a raw, emotional account of betrayal, confrontation, and the shattering of the life we once knew. The truth, when it finally came out, was as painful as it was liberating. Chapter 4. Cheaters Beware. Husband's Ultimate Exposure. The night air was thick with tension as I awaited Alex's arrival. Clara, still upstairs, was a mixture of anticipation and confusion. I had told her to wait, that I had a surprise. Little did she know, the surprise was not for her alone. Alex arrived, his face a mask of concern and confusion. "Jonathan, what's going on? You sounded serious on the phone." I led him into the living room, my heart pounding in my chest. "Sit down, Alex. We need to talk." He sat, his eyes searching mine for answers. I took a deep breath, steadying my nerves. This was it, the moment of truth. "Alex, I know about you and Clara," I began, watching as his face drained of color. "I know about the affair." For a moment, there was silence. Then Alex started to stammer, to deny, but I cut him off. "Don't bother lying, Alex. I've known for a while now. I've seen the texts, the secret meetings. I even found Clara's lingerie in your car." The look on his face was one of utter shock and betrayal. He tried to speak, to explain, but I wasn't interested in his excuses. I had heard enough lies to last a lifetime. "And you, Clara," I called out, knowing she was listening from upstairs. "Did you really think you could betray me like this and get away with it?" There was a moment of silence, and then Clara appeared at the top of the stairs, her face a mask of shock and guilt. She slowly descended, her eyes never leaving mine. "Jonathan, I I can explain," she began, but I held up my hand to stop her. "Save it, Clara. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear your lies. I just want you both to know that I know, and I want you to understand the pain you've caused me." The room was heavy with emotion, with guilt and regret. Clara was crying now, tears streaming down her face. Alex looked like he wanted to disappear into the floor. "I trusted you both," I continued, my voice steady despite the turmoil inside me. "I loved you, Clara. And you, Alex, you were like a brother to me. How could you do this to me?" There were no answers, only silence and the sound of Clara's sobs. I looked at them both, at the people I had once considered my closest allies, and felt nothing but disgust. "But I'm not going to let you destroy me," I said, my voice rising with determination. "I'm not going to let you ruin my life. I'm going to move on, to find happiness without you. And you'll both have to live with what you've done, with the knowledge that you betrayed someone who loved you." I turned to leave, to walk away from the wreckage of what had once been my life. But then Clara spoke, her voice barely a whisper. "Jonathan, please, I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you." I stopped, my back still turned to them. "It's too late for sorry, Clara. It's too late for anything." And with that, I walked out of the room, out of the house, leaving them behind. I didn't know where I was going, only that I couldn't stay there a moment longer. As I walked into the night, the cool air on my face, I felt a sense of release, of freedom. I had exposed the truth, had confronted the betrayal head on, and now I was free to start over, to rebuild my life on my own terms. But as I walked, I couldn't help but feel a pang of sadness, a sense of loss. I had loved Clara, had believed in our life together, and now that life was gone, shattered by lies and deceit. I didn't know what the future held for me, but I knew one thing for sure. I would never let anyone hurt me like that again. I would be stronger, wiser, more guarded, and maybe, just maybe, I would find happiness again. But for now, I walked alone, the night my only companion, the stars my only guide.